It's been almost 5 months since I became a Lasallian. This view, which I always bypass, has now rushed to my consciousness. Seeing a sculpture of Saint Lazare, I ask myself, what is my purpose? I walk on these paths like any other students, but I am the one who is lost. Maybe the students know what they are here for.
It's been almost 5 months since I wore the ID list that presents myself of being a Lasallian. It has been hanging in my neck, saying to the people that I am tainted with green wisdom. Still, I ask myself, what is my purpose?
Excuse me po, can I interview you for a minute? For our first question, what are the deeds or actions that can be considered as tatak Lasaliano?
For me, Tatak Dasmarinas is known for the community service of the school because it is in line with our three core values: faith, service, and communion.
Thank you.
Sir, excuse me. Can we interview you for a minute? Can I? Thanks. So, for the first question, what are the deeds or actions that can be considered as tatak Lasaliano?
Well, in the context of Lasal because that's where we're all based from. It may sound cliche, but planting trees. We are one of the greenest universities in the world compared to our Manilan counterpart, which is mostly focused on architecture and all that jazz. We are more rooted to nature, and I think tree planting is one of the, not the most, but one of the core aspects that defines our school. Because what do you do when you plant a tree? You set the seed in a specific amount of soil, you give it time to grow and fester, and that tree will provide shade, it will provide fruit. So I think that's also symbolism for our school. We are planting seeds to make sure that students like me and you will be able to become of use to society, to become like servants, all the while by improving ourselves as we grow and we become more fertile. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you.
Because the thing is, first,
Moving forward, I saw this group of people having an event. Laughters and cheers bursts against the trunks of trees. Trees that grows through the mission of the school. Harmony and camaraderie beget among Lasallians. Maybe I am nearing to the answers that I am looking for.
Sir, can I interview you for a minute? So for the first question, what metaphor can you give on being a Lasallian?
So basically, one of the things that I can think when a Lasallian word is mentioned is a star or a light bulb. Why? Simply because above all any other universities, I consider being a Lasallian as one of the brightest and most creative students that I can ever be with.
Thank you po.
Stars. Maybe I am not worthy to shine brightly as Lasallian stars. Maybe I am not someone to be treasured by, but what if I can be a star to others, shining the blessings of the Lord to the ones who need it the most? Maybe the answer to my question is to consume my light for the sake of others. a Lasallian that provides, a Lasallian that emanates kindness until the very last ray of my service.
I see the cross with Christ reaching down and visits the front of Baipasa. Maybe it is what I am looking for, the humble reality of a Lasallian. Rich and wealthy is what they say, but through the gates and walls lies the heart of giving. Maybe it is true that rich kids go to LaSalle, but the monetary is not the issue. It is that, do these kids learn how to serve others? That is what LaSalle wants to teach.
Kuya! Look, pwede po ba kayo can I interview you for a moment? You will think of one thing that represents a Lasallian. What would it be?
Siguro para sa akin, green. Kasi usually, dito sa Lasal, is makikita mo is puro green. Makikita mo yung jeep natin na ikot Lasal is green. Tapos, yung nature dito sa atin na makikita mo, green din. So, para sa akin, green. Kasi, para siya yung nagbibigay buhay sa pagiging mabuting Lasallian.
Yun po, thank you.
Green is what covers most of this university. Maybe I am also covered with green. Maybe I should be specific of who I ask. Maybe I should ask one of my colleagues in CBAA.
Ilang questions?
Miss, can I interview you for a second?
Hi!
So for the first question, what phrase is a Lasallian trademark?
A Lasallian trademark would be Live Jesus in Our Hearts Forever. Because this is a story by my re-ed prof from before that they gathered around in a particular event, and there were a lot of universities around, and in order for them to find each other, what they did was they kept repeating the words in a loud tone, Live Jesus in Our Hearts Forever, until they came in one group and gathered together.
Thank you.
The famous line of the Lasallians, "Live Jesus in our hearts forever." No, this is very defining. Living with Jesus in our hearts is definitely something that creates identity. But is this all?
Hello po, excuse me, can I interview you for a moment?
Sure.
For your first question, in one word, what is a Lasallian? Explain why.
For me, a Lasallian is having integrity, because as I have learned here in the university, I have learned to do what is right, not only for myself, but for others, for my classmates, teachers, and all the people here.
Thank you po.
Integrity? Do I have it just like her? Her identity is as solid as a diamond, for she knew what a Lasallian she should be. Okay, one last question. I am nearing myself to the last piece of the puzzle. Who I am as a Lasallian.
Excuse me po, can I interview you for a moment po? First question po is, what phrase is a Lasallian trademark?
For me, yung phrase na Lasallian trademark is yung creating possibilities. Kasi ayun, parang pinaka iniisip ko is yung quality education na ibibigay ng Lasal para sa ating mga students and as a future leaders ng country natin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Creating possibilities. I never noticed that until now. Every single time I open the portal, these were the words that appear in front of me.
Still, I do not know. It is hard to look at purpose alone. One last question, one last interview. Maybe he can give me answers.
Kuya,
Pwede ko mag-interview. Sige, ikaw na muna.
what does it mean to be a Lasal?
Uy, yan din sana yung tatanong ko sa'yo eh.
Together, we found our purpose. Being a Lasallian means to educate, following the values of faith, zeal for service, and communion in mission.
Being a Lasallian means to serve not only for the benefit of oneself, but for most of the community. A Lasallian brings spark. A Lasallian creates possibilities.
Being a Lasallian means finding your purpose. Maybe you haven't realized it yet, but behind the green shield, the shining star logo of the LaSalle, and the name St. John Baptist de La Salle, lies the students who have purpose. It is to serve, to educate, and be a reflection of righteousness. So, let us live the spirit of a Lasallian.
Animo Lasal,